brothers and sisters, we would rob HEBs for briskets to feed my family. We would go in there and one brother would distract the guy, the other brother would grab the biggest brisket you could see, and we would run for the door. Stealing was the only way that I knew how to make an income before I learned about selling drugs. At 10 years old, when I started selling drugs, people would look at me like, who is this little kid selling me drugs right now? You couldn't even imagine how small I was. I was 4'11", weighed 100 pounds. So me being a little guy, I was one tough, I'll tell you that. By the time I was 13 years old, 14 years old, I was probably making about $500 a week selling weed. We were hustlers, man. We had to get it from the mud. We didn't have no other way. So, getting older, I, was selling more drugs. I wasn't just selling marijuana at this point. And I started getting into ecstasy. I was doing raves, and this was like the early 2000, 2001. Jimmy, he's a good friend of mine for 8 years. He's a brother to me, man. We chilled every day. He sold cocaine. He was the coke guy. I was the ecstasy guy. One night, Jimmy called me and he says, hey man, I need 20 pills. All right, double stack pink ladies. All right, cool, I'll see you up at Walmart at 7 o'clock. So I get there and I see Jimmy, I give him the 20 pills. He hands me the money. I see a dude in the passenger seat that I don't really recognize. So I'm like, hey, who's this? Oh, this is my boy Joe. And he kind of was like, hey, next time, I might not want to meet or whatever. Joe might want to meet you, because he's it for Joe. And I'm like, all right, bet, yeah, just give him my number, whatever, right? Time goes by, it's been about 2-3 weeks. Joe's blowing me up, and I just get this bad vibe from this dude. My gut's telling me this fool's a cop. So, meet me at Walmart, Joe, at 8 o'clock. And when I go meet Joe, I go into Walmart and I buy baby Tylenol, because it looks like ecstasy. And I'm like, I'm gonna sell this cop baby Tylenol, and he's gonna leave me alone because now I'm not giving him drugs, I'm giving him baby Tylenol. Little did I know, that's actually illegal. And it's a different felony. So I should have just sold him the real drugs, because I only would have had one felony. But instead of having one, now I just copped 2 felonies, a first and a third, because I sold him and delivered a controlled substance, the ecstasy, with Jimmy. And then I sold a simulated, they call it simulated. I thought they made this law up. Like, my lawyer's like reading through the book. He's like, man, I think this is like a brand new law. My friend Jimmy set me up. Coward mother. I got 10 years in Texas Department of Criminal Justice at 17 years old.